go on to achieve. Who's 4 years.
The matches that we have this week, and as you said, we've got the best in the world, and Young against her teammate. It's going to be interesting to see
Semi-final.
You know, day in, day out with her.
So, the #1 woman in the world hits the first shuttle in anger at the BWF World Tour Finals. Play a little within herself this morning. Certainly a potentially long, tough 5 days if you are.
Now Kim's come out very aggressive, very dominant in the first 3 rallies. And Young a little bit passive, not moving that quickly, not being that aggressive.
Five matches in 5 days, of course, if you want to. Some lesser ranked players in the early rounds, not the case here.
Service over.
So normally in a slow arena, the conditions would be slower, but because it's so warm at the moment, it's slow, but it's not maybe as slow as you would expect. So train together all the time. So much. The more recent results, she's played so well. As you highlighted, winning a big event in Korea quite recently.
Line, so that will be.
Service over.
Attack your opponent, stretch them, twist them, turn them. Oof. Literally on the line.
Shot with that knee, didn't see anything there. Should be heartening for her and her army of fans.
To a good level, and I think here, even when she's at 90%, she's still such a good player. I mean, we've seen how incredible she is at 100%.
Massive year next year with the Olympic Games in Paris. Only, what, 7 months away, something like that now. It's going to drift wide.
Well read there, but reads it. not the best.
Snaps a run of 5 straight points for An Se-young.
Service over.
There's another one.
13.
Can't give her any cheap freebies.
Misjudgment there.
Qualifying for this event is massive for her because she has to stay top 16 in the world to try and qualify for Olympics as the second player from South Korea, and by getting these points, by just qualifying, the points are pretty big, which gives her that opportunity. It's much easier to say that than do that because, you know, she still wants to compete and she can, but she puts too much pressure on
Here, so yeah, it's huge.
would increase by over 2,000. And Se-young, she just guesses the wrong way.
Almost from mid-court when she hit that. Against. Suddenly right back in this. The world number 13.
Thing felt like a second ago. It was 14-7, right back to 14-13. Yeah, I mean, that's quite did. And Se-young looked like kind of in control at 14-7. A few points, 1 or 2 cheap mistakes from An Se-young, and all of a sudden, Kim now looking very, very good.
That was a chance.
It's a great shot.
won against the head after trailing 14-7.
Game.
This tournament, Tai Tzu Ying and Gregoria Chunjung are the other two women in Group A, so there's absolutely no gimmies there. Well,
Quite make it. Just going back to your point about, yeah, the rest of the group, it is a tough group, and this is the amazing thing about this tournament. Gives the fans the chance to see all the best players in the world basically play each other, which is so unique for badminton.
The last two.
In 2021, when Nancy Young actually won the tournament in her group, she did lose a match to Yamaguchi. But they managed to go through and then ended up winning the whole thing.
Service over.
Just couldn't control it. It was too wide for her, and then very. Is incredible. Almost unbeatable form that she was in, and first game I just felt, it's not that she threw it away, but that lead, 14-7 up in the first, and if you think what actually happened, 14-4 after that, from being 14-7 up, which is such a big turnaround that is going to play a little bit in your head in the second game.
No sim.
Brilliant. That is an. Physically, you're just, you know, you're tired. But I do actually think it's almost worked the opposite for her, as in it really has proved to be a good idea, because throughout the year I've seen her get better and better. And it's well, testament to her, but also to the coaching staff by understanding what she needs to perform at a higher level. And some other players maybe only want to play 15 to 20 tournaments, but it appears for her, she can handle this large amount of tournaments in a season.
That is a really punishing schedule, those there. Playing every 2 weeks. She's missed that one, pulled that some way.
Taken one of the top 6 yet.
Row for the world number 1. Terrific rally.
By taking charge, taking control, being more aggressive. Now, does this partly come down to two things for me? One, they train together, so she knows her game so well. And again, it's not over yet.
Well recovered again, and Se-Young, very, very good.
Fantastic shot. Okay, it's definitely short. Yeah, it's very short. Inside the front. Do you think An Se-Young is slightly hitting against the drift, and some of her lifts have been short?
No.
In charge of the rally.
In November of 2019, we're going to have a better chance now to get one over on the world #1. Just long.
Out.
It did clip.
15-7, and now this one.
Hawkeye, she wouldn't have thought that. Interesting if it was like a kind of psychological thing. That's long.
Just the line call.
Out by a big margin.
18 and 17-12 down.
Missed that one as well. Really hampered by that knee. Not able to perform at her best. And in this tournament,
At her highest level, but
can Kim see it through?
that's the big question. Great pickup.
Great rally this.
Wow.
And she's 2 points away. That's
see the finish line. Sometimes you try and chase to it when you've just got to keep doing what you're doing that's been working.
oh, that was a loose one.
It intensifies just because for Kim this would be such a big upset and a big victory. And again,
And the women's #1 opening day, the opening match